Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully the audio issue was fixed. We do apologize. Not quite sure if anybody heard what was said during the broadcast just a few moments ago, but qualifying is underway right now for the Fort Worth Screen Printing Championship 200. Josh Cully, Storm Patterson, Josh Ball, Sean Bounty, all vying for a Season 7 championship here tonight. As we are currently in qualifying, Raymond Rittenauer just finishing up his first lap here. And trying to get some other audio issues fixed. Not quite sure. I think those should be situated. But Roger Diebold going to score the second spot here as we start to walk into the grid here. Still having audio troubles. We're trying to work this out. Update has threw a wrench into the situation for the moment. Alrighty, hopefully I have that situated. Raymond Rittenauer on the pole here tonight. And hopefully that 87 are looking for a good run here tonight. We'll walk you through that starting lineup quickly as we can. Do apologize for the technical issue. Hopefully that's all situated and out of the way. Thanks for tuning in with us. Raymond Rittenauer to roll off with here on that pole. Roger Diebold going to start outside of him. Dave Max and we'll go inside of row number 2 to the outside of the 88 car. That'll be Josh Ball. Stages coming tonight at 35 and 75. First one of the 4, Josh Cully, Storm Patterson, Sean Bounty, or Josh Ball. Whoever finishes ahead in those 4 drivers is going to bring home the Season 7 championship. We had plans on talking to the drivers beforehand, but due to update issues, that was not possible. We're going to make the best of it. We get set here, green flag out in the air. Raymond now we're going to bring the field to life. Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series Championship 200 is green. 19 cars taking the green flag. Oh, already Dave Matson up into the wall too. 88 as well, the 9 around. Already playoff implications. That 88 of Josh Ball getting slammed into the fence. Adam Schroen was involved. Alex Little. Here comes the replay. Let's get it on the 09 machine of Dave Matson. Not even a lap in, and we already under yellow flag conditions. Pick up the 09 of Dave Matson. On the 25 of Brendan Klooster, who's involved. 28 of Justin White. Looks like the 33 car. That'll be Josh Cully. Like that machine has some damage as well. We'll take a peek at that machine. The front end damage on the front end of that 33 machine of Josh Cully. Tough break. Roger Debold now going to inherit the lead here. Roger Debold, Raymond Rittenauer, Storm Patterson, John Bounty, and Kelvin Mosier, your top 5. As we continue to roll here under the yellow flag. Right now, as we roll, 3 laps have been completed. Is Roger Debold, Storm Patterson going to restart on the front row. Sean Bounty, Kelvin Mosier, Dan Half, your top 5. Up Josh Ball already having to go to a quick fix here tonight. Is one and only quick fix used up here with less than 5 laps on the board. Roger Debold, he'll be your leader. Look through the field, we've already talked about 88 of Josh Ball. Sean Bounty coming in tonight. One of the 4 drivers rides in 3rd. Patterson rides in 2nd. Josh Cully scored in the 14th position. Take a quick peek at that machine. And the damage looks like it's been repaired. Not sure if it was a quick fix or not. However, that machine looks pretty sporty out on the speedway right now. Cars are going to file off of pit road. Brian Workman, Alex Little, Raymond Rittenauer, all on pit road right now. And if you're tuned in tonight watching, let us know if everything's coming through just great. Did have some troubles earlier. on the audio, and we do apologize for that. Looks like everything is back up and working just right. Your leader, here comes Sean Bowney, that 34 machine. He'll look underneath the 6-speed speed, 4-screen pretty machine of Storm Patterson. Neck and neck, side by side, down the back straightaway they're rolling. Into turn 3, Storm Patterson takes the P2 position. And half, good run early. He is battling Kelvin Mosley for that 4th position. He holds it at the line for the moment. Right in tap. Rough couple of weeks for that 48 machine. He was poised to make a playoff push. Could not seal the deal. Last week in a must-win situation, did not get it done. Storm Patterson picked up the win. Dan Hampton on the tail end of that car. Hampton actually going to look inside now. That's about a 4. The 5th position back to the front. It's still Roger Debo, Storm Patterson, and Sean Bowney. Rolling like a big shot. Here we go. Josh Kelly Fan Club tuning in tonight. And Roger Debo just missing out on that. Championship playoff contention. But he wants to show he's still got what it takes to park the Dude White's 38 machine in the victory lane here tonight. Golden Mosier starting to mount a charge back there in the 4th position. Top 3 though, right there, nose to tail, all within striking distance. On that 38 car, Roger Debo 10 laps down. 134 laps make up the total distance here tonight. Don Garrett has worked his way inside the top 5. He rides 5th right now. Tabasco's 66 car. Speedway. Brandon Calustrahoos will get around the 48 of Papatat. He moves himself into the 6th position. Josh Cully up started in that 15th position. Involved in the first incident on lap number 1, dropped him back to 18th. Drove it back tonight, getting ready to challenge Paul Smith for that 8th position as he works the outside of the Cosmic Allied Bank number 12 into turn number 3. Top 3 remain the same. Patterson less than a half a car length separating the top 2. Car length back is the 34, the bounty hunter of Sean Bowney. Looking underneath the Pampa tag. Billy going to go to the 7th spot. Down on the apron of the Speedway, through the travel here on the front straightaway. Hampton not giving up that spot easily as he continues to hang tough on the outside. Wilson Farms, CRT, Small Engine Repair, Truckmasters.com sponsors on that 33 of Championship 4 contender here tonight at Chicagoland. Up front, Sean Bowney now under pressure. From the 43 Sam O'Malley Chevrolet, Kelvin Mosier. Mosier on the hunt, looking to hunt down that bounty hunter. Bounty looking to put pressure on the 6th of Storm Patterson. Oh, that got a little close there on the exit of turn number 4. Patterson now in a dead heat battle with Bounty. Bounty on the bottom, Patterson on the outside. Through turns 1 and 2, they roll. Patterson hanging tough up top. Patterson able to clear. Bounty going to pull back in line. Meanwhile, Roger Debo flips away just a little bit, increases that lead. Now 43 of Mosier. Going to drop underneath Sean Bounty. Lower car, 16 of Alex Little, making his way back out onto the Speedway after service in the pit area. 16 laps complete. Battle starting to settle down up front. Take a look at Storm Patterson, started tonight in 5th. Whoa! Big run up on the back bumper of that 38 machine. Patterson started tonight in 5th. Has worked his way up P2 position. Check in on Josh Ball on that 88 machine. Coming back through the field now. Ball scored in the 10th position. He makes his way around 39 car of Zachary Kreiser. 16 of Alex Little sporting new rubber on that machine. He'll take the faster speeds out ahead of that 88 car. Meanwhile, back up front, Roger Debo still holding strong. Getting on. 6 of Storm Patterson, who looks to park it in victory lane here tonight. Pick up the Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series Season 7 Championship. Check back in on Josh Kelly with the championship. He dives underneath looking for a 2-for-1. He'll get by the 25 of Kloosterhuis. Come across the side. We'll put the pressure on that 66 machine of John Garrett. Tries to battle out with Garrett for the 6th spot. Garrett way up the racetrack in turns 1 and 2. Garrett holding tough down the back straightaway. 20 laps complete, coming to lap 21. The 25 of Kloosterhuis looks underneath. Garrett in that 66. Kloosterhuis will go to the 7th spot. Here's a look at the top 3 cars on the Speedway. Top 4 coming to view now is Roger D. Bolger, leading 20 laps so far here tonight. Storm Patterson, Sean Bounty, Kelvin Mosier, Brandon Patterson, in top 5. Josh Cully rides 6th, 7th will be Brendan Kloosterhuis, 8th will be John Garrett, 9th Josh Ball running out in the top 10 is the 12 of Paul Smith. Back. 5. As the 16 of Alex Little makes his way up through the field, trying to get back a lap here. Love to get that lap back the hard way. There's a look at 9th place, Matt Quick, 10th of John Gear. Josh Ball riding in the 8th position right now, trying to work his way back up through the field. Dave Matson has found his way around that 88 car. Those two getting into it on lap number 1. It resulted in the 88 car having to pull out the fast repair. Roger Debo still hanging tough here. Roger missing the playoff 4 by 1 spot. Sip and Shine Racing and Josh Kelly, that 33 machine. Thorne Patterson going to represent M&M Motorsports. And then 2 Rebel Racing rides at Josh Ball and Sean Bentley. Rebel Racing, 2 of the top 4. A good chance at bringing home a championship for Rebel Racing here tonight from Chicagoland Speedway. Sharon Larson, Kelly Branson of the Josh Kelly Fan Club in the house. Very huge shout out to Wilson Farms, sponsor of that 33 of Josh Kelly. We take a look at that Wilson Farms, currently holding on to that 6th spot. The 16 car is not on the lead lap, but fresher tires mixing it up here in the top 10. Brandon Pampatat trying to reel in at 43 of Mosier. He rides 5th. Looking ahead to the 4th place of Kelvin Mosier. Take a look at your leader for just a moment. See if we can show the dashboard on the screen. Should show up on the right hand side, the bottom right hand side of your screen. 183 miles an hour down the back straightaway here in Chicago. For your leader, Roger the Bulldozer D Bolts Dude White's 38 machine. It's a good time to make a lap with leader Roger Devo. Lap around Chicagoland Speedway with leader Roger Debo as he's putting a little distance between him and Storm Patterson as they continue to peel off lap after lap. 31 on the board of 134 laps to make up the total distance here tonight. Patterson, your first championship 4 contender on the Speedway. Number 10, riding right there in that 3rd position is Sean Bounty. Next in line we'll find Josh Cully in the 33 machine. And then our final be Josh Ball. Excuse me. Josh Ball in that 88 machine. Your fourth and final Championship 4 contender. 33 laps on the board. We continue to peel them away. Clock is ticking toward the end of season 7. And man, what a great season it's been. These drivers have been, I'm just going to put it plain and simple, been through hell and back with this race car, trying to figure out a new build, a new race car completely from the ground up to these guys. And my hat's off to these fellas for sticking out this season and figuring out this pesky race car. And a little thanks to iRacing for making it a little bit more easier to handle here with about 2 weeks to go. They've made an adjustment to the sim. Some guys felt that it helped the drivability of the race car. Still not a easy feat to wheel on these next gen cars of the Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series. Take a look back there for that 5th position. Oh, caution out on the Speedway, stage number 1. Caution is out. Roger D. Storm Patterson, Sean Bounty, Brandon Pampatat, Josh Kelly, Josh Ball, Kelvin Mosier, Justin White, Matt Quick, your top 10. Totally forgot about the end of stage number 1. So the completion of stage number 1. This will be the second caution of the night. First for non-incident. It'll be Roger Diebold, your leader, who's led 36 laps so far tonight. Qualified outside of the front row and has led them all so far here tonight. Raymond Rittenauer was your pole sitter. He is riding around in that 15th spot. We'll see the field come down pit lane. Roger Diebold leads the charge and the rest of the field. Like everybody coming down pit road that's on the lead lap. Down and away, looks like the 87 of Rittenauer. Might have made a pass through here. Roger Diebold leads the field off of pit lane. It'll be Storm Patterson following Roger Diebold, Sean Bounty, Josh Ball, and Josh Cully. Championship 4 right where they want to be. Hoping to be there when the laps start ticking down. Raymond Rittenauer stays out on the Speedway. Been 38 laps since that car has took service. 1 lap since that car's been down pit lane. And a big shout out as well to the Josh Cully fan club for always showing up here on Tuesday Night Thunder. We'll get everything situated. We're going to step away just for a moment to fix a camera issue, and we'll be right back here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. And while we stepped away, Roger Diebold makes a trip back down pit lane. Laps complete. Lights have been extinguished around the racetrack. Lights off on top of the iRacing.com official pace car. We're getting set to go that green flag racing. Dylan Patterson, Sean Bounty on that front row. It'll be Josh Ball and Brendan Pavitat in row number 2. Looks like the rest of the field will go single file behind the first 2 rows. More audio issues just plaguing the broadcast here tonight. Anyway, we're rolling on here. Storm Patterson jumping out to an early lead after the drop of the green flag. There is a battle for that second spot. Brendan Caluster, who apologize. Little technical issues, but Brandon Cluse, who has went to the lead. We're trying to settle that out. Now audio is clear on my end as well. "50 laps complete." Let's take a look now. Thorne Patterson, you're first of the four. You see 3 of the 4 right there on the screen. And now all 4 drivers on the screen. Patterson third, fourth Josh Ball, fifth Sean Bounty, 6th will be Josh Cully. Here goes 2 in the championship 4. Battling across the stripe now. Oh, ball up the racetrack. Patterson will have to give way. Patterson using that high side momentum. He'll retain that 3rd spot and charge ahead down the back straightaway here. "51 laps on the board once again here." I'm not quite sure what that was all about. Information trying to get pulled up. Oh, we're rocking and rolling. Just moving right along here as we continue to watch that battle for that 3rd spot, 3rd, 4th, and 5th on the Speedway right now is Thorne Patterson, Josh Ball, Sean Bentley, Josh Cully rides in 6th spot. Everybody right now pretty much single file, clicking off some laps. It's 55 laps. Make it 56 laps up on the board now. Brandon Cluse, who's your leader in that 25 machine, Canadian driver here in the Iron Thunder Racing League. Thorne Patterson, that Florida driver, moving now into that 2nd spot. He'll make the pass on Pampatat. Pampatat will go back to 3rd. Josh Ball, championship 4 contender. He rides in the 4th spot, followed by fellow championship 4 contender. Sean Mounty rides 5th. Championship 4 contender Josh Cullen in 6th. Kelvin Mosier 7th. Justin White rides in the 8th spot. Roger Debo working his way back up through the field. He rides 9th. John Garrett rides in 10th position as he watches a 3-car battle ahead of him between Debo, White, and Mosier. They were 3 wide a couple of times momentarily there through that last lap. Continuing to lead it is the 25 of Kalusterhuis, the 6th car of Storm Patterson. He's got a little bit of company out back. Josh Ball right there. Here comes the 34, Sean Bounty, as we got a battle for the lead. 88 of Josh Ball going to look to follow that 6th car right on through. Patterson moves back to the front. Kalusterhuis led 11 laps before he gave way to Storm Patterson. Patterson has led 9 laps so far here tonight. Roger Deboger, most laps led, currently worked his way back up to 7th. Top 6. Getting all bunched up there together. Just 22 laps after they've seen service on pit lane. Last week, Storm Patterson made it back-to-back wins to come into the round of 4 with a big steam and a lot of momentum on the side of that B-Speed Fort Worth Screen Printing team side. Now he shows away 11 laps led. Brandon Papitat, that 48 car, going to look to the inside of that 25 of Kalusterhuis. He wants that 3rd spot. Right over the back neck lid is that 33 Wilson Farms machine of Josh Cully. They work side by side with Kalusterhuis now as they work their way across the line. 63 laps complete. Cully will move into that 4th spot. This reposition tucked in tight there for the moment. 3 of the top 4 contenders nestled inside the top 3 right now. Excuse me, inside the top 4. All guys, all 4 guys in the top 5. Cully looks to Papitat to position himself in the 3rd spot, but Papitat trying to hold him off on the outside. Keep this train rolling. On the back straightaway, 65 laps complete. Storm Patterson has now led 15 of the 65 that are complete here tonight. Here comes Ball with a big run off of turn number 4. Moving the inside. To the lead he goes. New leader here on lap 66. It'll be Josh Ball in that 88. 3 of the 4. Ride now, ride 1, 2, 3. Sean Bounty back there in the 6th position. Oh, look out. Josh Cully works underneath the 6th machine as they try to avoid contact with each other. Might have slowed both of them up just a little bit. Pampatat all over the back bumper of the 6th machine. That might have slowed him up a little bit. Here comes the 25 of Klusterhuth. He takes a stab at the 48. Can't quite get it done down the back. Straight away they roll. Habitat looking to go underneath that 6th Storm Patterson. Josh Cully able to work by. 68 laps are now on the board. A big shout out, the league commissioner saw your aunt. Hopefully he's enjoying that well-deserved vacation time with the family. I'm sure he is tuned in on at least one area of our broadcast somewhere along the way, whether it be on Facebook or over here on YouTube. Josh Ball leads the lap, his lap number 5, 5th lap led tonight. All started tonight in that 4th position. Contact with the 09 of Dave Matson brought out our first caution of the night. Had to go in and use a fast repair. Came back out into 13th position. Drove his way back up here to the lead. Josh Ball looking to cap off a great season. I saw him pick up 2 wins this year. The World 250 at Twin Ring Motegi and the Southern 250 from Darlington Raceway back on Tuesday, May the 10th. He looks to add victory number 3 here on the year and bring home the Season 7 championship. Talk about that 33 of Josh Cully. He come in on Season 7 hot and heavy, picking up the Daytona 250 back on March 8th. They came back the next week for the CA Cattle Company 200. March 15th, and Josh Cully went back to back. And Cully picked up the win. Tuesday, May 31st, in the round of 8 to punch his ticket to this Final 4 at the Cheese Curd Clash 200. Tuesday, May 31st. He's looking to make it 4 wins. Stage 2 getting ready to end. Talk about that 3rd place running Storm Patterson. Picked up his first win on the 10th race of the season. Back at Homestead Miami Speedway. For the Ryan Sledesky Memorial 200. Great race that I I'm so honored to be able to help host. And then, talking about somebody that started the year with a hot streak in that 33 of Josh Cully, winding down the year with a hot streak. The Kings Coast Coffee 145 from Sonoma Speedway. Storm Patterson swept the night, picking up the pole and the win. And last week, picking up the pole from Nashville and pocketing a victory to put himself in the championship for Stage 2 caution. Josh Ball. Picking up the win. Josh Cully going to finish second. Sean Bounty, Justin White, Roger Diebold, Storm Patterson, Matt Quick, John Garrett, Kelvin Mosier, Paul Smith, your top 10. Lap 76 officially on the board. Oh, Storm Patterson out of fuel. Oh, Josh Cully out of fuel. Patterson out of fuel. Cully out of fuel. Josh Ball will lead the field on the pit road. Right sides are up. Storm Patterson on pit road. Josh Cully made it to the pit lane. We talked about everybody but that 34 car, Sean Bounty, walked through his season. Sean Bounty picked up his first pole the ninth race of the season at Watkins Glen. And then he followed that up with another pole at New Hampshire the next week and swept the night there, picking up his first win as well in race number 9 on the season. Bounty picking up that win. Look, his one and only win on the season. He's had 7 top 5s, 11 top 10s with 2 poles. Josh Ball, 2 wins, 6 top 5s and 10 top 10s. Storm Patterson, 3 wins, 6 top 5s and 11 top 10s. Josh Cully, 3 wins, 7 top 5s and 9 top 10s. 0 poles. Storm Patterson had 2 poles. Josh Ball had 1. Josh Ball scored as your leader. The Pampatat and the 16 of Alex Little out in front of your leader at the moment. They'll get the free pass here, as the field will double up behind the iRacing.com official pace car. Do apologize for whatever is in the chat. Pace car off. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Debo found his way up, back up to the front here. P2 trying to stalk down your leader. Oh, a little bobble out of that 38 of Roger Debo. Right there in his tracks, that third spot. John Garrett has worked his way back up. He is now riding fourth after driving that machine from the 15th position. Patterson starts to charge back through the field. Oh, a little bobble out of that sixth machine. It keeps it rolling strong down the straightaway. Kelly had to run it out of fuel. He's riding right now in that 13th spot at the moment. Dave Maxson just ahead in 13th. Around Josh Ball as the 38 of Storm Patterson. 38 of Roger Debo has taken the lead. Downey right now. The Hornet Nest building up behind that machine. Kelvin Mosier, Justin White, Storm Patterson, the 12 of Paul Smith. Mosier works his way outside of that 34 Sean Downey. Bounty Hunter now being hunted. Mosier will pull into that third spot. Mosier will pull into fourth. Looking to make a move on third position of the 88 machine of Josh Ball, the Red Bull machine. Outside goes at 43 with a big drive off and down the back straightaway. Kelvin Mosier now riding in third position. Patterson drives right back up to the back deck lid of that 34 pounder. Inside he goes at the strike. Down into turn number one, he'll clear the 34 Sean Downey. Justin White with a big run on the bottom. He makes the move on the 12 of Paul Smith. Closter is right there in the mix as well. Ooh, a bobble out of Closter. Contact with the 28 of Justin White. Meanwhile, Roger Diebold, 41 laps led. He crosses the start-finish line and puts lap 89 on the board. 89 complete, 134 make up the distance. John Garrett trying to reel in Roger Diebold here at the moment. Tyler, Texas native, looking to try to lead his first lap of the night. A big thanks to John Garrett for his sponsorship of our Premier Series, as well as the Athens Rush Series. We wrapped up their 6th season just a few weeks ago. Colusius off the pace. Coming down pit lane. Not quite sure what is amiss on the 25. That car was off the pace. And then came down pit lane. Top two riding out just a little bit here. 1.5 second lead over third place of Kelvin Mosier holds Roger Diebold at the moment. Our first of the championship 4, and 3 of them are right there. Patterson and Bounty. They run 4th, 5th, and 6th on the Speedway. Back here on Josh Cullen. Through the field. We have Dan Half and the 48 of Papertown to negotiate around here in the next few laps. Challenge for the lead. Tabasco 66 of John Garrett trying to put the pressure on 38 of Roger Diebold. They're starting to back up just a little bit. Kelvin Mosier and Josh Ball are starting to close the gap. It was a 1.5 seconds over third place. It's down to just about a 1/2 second now. All starting to come on strong here as the laps click away. He's pulled in. That's 66 of John Garrett. He rides that third spot. Garrett up the racetrack. Josh Ball digging on the bottom. Down the back straightaway side by side. Battle for the P2 position. Into turn number 3. Nominal Speedway looks to clear. When he exited turn number 4, he'll get there before then. He's going to make a bid at this lead. Roger Evo leads lap number 50. That may be the last one for the time being. He is under fire from that 88 of Josh Ball. Ball to the inside, down the back straightaway. He's looking to clear when he entered turn number 3. Roger trying to hang on upstairs. Can't hold off the 88 of Josh Ball. He'll go back to the point here. Josh Ball will lead lap 99. It'll be his 20th lap led here tonight. Driver started in the 4th position. Caught up in an incident on lap number 1. And Bounty back here, 5th and 6th. Justin White with a good run so far tonight. He's riding in 3rd at the moment. Justin White started tonight 10th, fell back to 18th, and has drove his way up to that 3rd position. 101 of 134 on the board. 6th move on to pit lane. Might have been a last minute decision. Will Patterson, Kelvin Mosier, Brian Workman all on pit lane for service. Justin White's going after that 38 Brian Depot. He'll move into that 2nd spot. Sean Bounty going to work underneath the 66 of John Garrett. 103 on the board. Josh Ball out in the 2nd over the 28 of Justin White. The 88 of Josh Ball coming down pit lane. Gonna give up the lead. On the binder, the 28 of Justin White misses the commitment cone right in front of the 34, Sean Bounty. Oh. That could have been disaster for that 34 machine. Dave Matson, he'll come down pit road along with Dan Half and Adam Strone as well. Roger Debo going to pit from the lead. 51 laps led here tonight. I'll turn the lead over to John Garrett. Kalustra, who's going to get a lap back here. Expect these two cars on pit lane at any moment. And this time behind goes John Gary. He'll pull down pit lane. Patterson, we go through there. So Patterson set to inherit this lead. That quick, your leader at the moment. Patterson was the first to come down pit road for green flag stops. That quick continues out on the speedway. Your leader with 26 laps to go. That quick, Storm Patterson, Kelvin Mosier, Josh Ball, Josh Troll, Brian Workman, Sean Downey, Paul Smith, Dave Matson, your top 10. Here's a look at the 6 of Storm Patterson. Ford right now in that second position. There is Kelvin Mosier, third and fourth respectively on the speedway. Downey riding that 7th spot. Drive around the leader. He'll get his lap back here. And 89 of Matt Quick going to peel off the speedway after leading 4 laps. He'll get credited with 5 laps led here tonight. That should turn the lead back over. Storm Patterson. And that's for screen printing V-Speed, PalaceTrade.com 6 machine. Chevrolet power under the hood. Patterson inherits the lead once again. Down the back straightaway he rolls, 2.5 seconds ahead of second place of Kelvin Mosier. 2.8 seconds, almost 3-second lead over Josh Ball. Championship contender on the speedway at the moment. Storm Patterson, 2-second gap now. Over second place of Josh Ball, 19 laps to go. There's the distance between the top two. Elvin Mosier rides third, and fourth will be Roger Diebold. Josh Cully and Sean Bounty ride fifth and sixth. Top four right there. Currently running first, second, fifth, and sixth. $18 laps to go. Lap difference on the tires of Storm Patterson and Josh Ball. Laps. Patterson has been on pit lane. Lead starting to shrink down to just over a half second now. Patterson have something left in the tank. Holding back just a little bit. Still 16 laps, a long way to go. Josh Ball has deleted the majority of that lead down to less than a car length. He'll make the dive underneath. Could this be the championship winning move? Oh, maybe a little bit of almost contact, maybe contact there. Josh Ball goes to the point. New leader with 15 laps to go. Josh Ball, he puts distance between him and Storm Patterson. Patterson have been holding back just a little bit, hoping that 88 of Ball would wear out his stuff trying to get to him. Gonna find out. Less than 14 laps. Roger Diebold starting to put the pressure on Patterson for the P2 position. Patterson trying to hold on to P2. Roger Diebold going to drive underneath into turn number 3. Diebold goes to the runner-up spot. First of the championship Ford across the line. Going to be crowned Season 7 Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series champions. Josh Ball trying to get it done for Rebel Racing. Roger Diebold going to try to run him down. Josh Cully still holds on to a top 5 spot. Sean Bounty riding in 4th. Ball is opening it up to 1.5 over Storm Patterson. 10 laps to go for Josh Ball. Championship on the line. see single digits left. Lap 126 goes up on the board. Roger Debo going to try to spoil it. He's trying to close in. Seven laps to go down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Chat. Fist, open fist from the flag stand to be found below this time by Josh Ball and 38 of Roger Debo looking to spoil the party. He's closed in now on the back deck lid of that 88 of Josh Ball. Car length and a half separates. 4 to go this time by. Imagine the nerves inside that 88 car right now. They're just looking to put together 4 solid laps. Two wins on the season for that 88 of Josh Ball. Can he make it 3? We are down to 3 laps to go. "17 races ago, Tuesday, March the 8th. And we embarked on season 7 of the Iron Thunder Racing League Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series. And it's down. Bullhorns in the air. 2 laps to go. 2 laps remain. And the only thing standing in the way of a season 7 championship right now for the 88 of Josh Ball. Got a 2.5 second lead over Storm Patterson. 1 lap rag in the air, the white flag waves. For the final time in season 7, down into turn number 1 goes Josh Ball in that Red Bull machine. Rebel Racing's Josh Ball works his way through 3 and 4. Roger Debo let it all hang out. Way up into the fence, bouncing off of the fence. Out of turn number 4, championship will go to Josh Ball, Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series Season 7 winner. Josh Ball, Roger Diebold finishes in that second spot. Third going to go to Storm Patterson. Roger Diebold gave it all he had on that last lap. Let it all hang out. That'll be a fun interview to broadcast to you. And wow, what a season it's been. Man, we appreciate y'all guys for tuning in. I want to give a big shout out to all these drivers who made this possible. Dylan Hale for adminning, Josh for his admin duties, the boss man Sawyer Ott, as we watch the celebration of Season 7, Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series champion, Rebel Racing Zone, Josh Ball in that 88 machine. Championship victory. What a better way to do it and park it in victory lane. We're going to get top 3 finishers up in the booth. See if we can get Storm Patterson's machine, get him up in the booth, third place finisher. Let that go down, and here we go. Joining me up in the booth now, the driver of the 6V Speed Fort Worth Screen Printing Machine. A third place finish here tonight. Not the one you wanted, but you fought to the bitter end, man. Congratulations on in and out a great season. Just coming up a little short.
Yeah. Not what we wanted. Man, I'm disappointed after that. Threw everything at it. Just got greedy at the end of stage 2. Went for points, which I don't know why I did. That was such a dumb decision on my end. I cost myself any chance at the championship. Josh is fast all night. I just cost myself so much track position, and I burnt myself up coming through the field, and then it forced me to kind of split the last bit in half, and I don't know. I'm disappointed after that. Very. Uh, this, yeah, I kind of lost for words. So it's my fault in the end, but
after that green flag cycle, you had that. You were out front with a big lead there. Ball had some fresher tires. We were kind of wondering if you were maybe laying back just a little bit, knowing that he was probably going to get close to you and hoping that he might burn his stuff up getting to you. And that decision to go down pit road looked like it was a last-minute decision.
Yeah, it kind of was. I wanted to get down like a lap before, but I had shot on my inside, and yeah, it was kind of a last-second decision. I figured it would be my only shot, where was to maybe hope for a caution or why. Like I said, I just burned myself up trying to get through the field after stage 2, and yeah, I just I don't know. I cost myself there trying to go long.
Well, the good thing, man, season 8 ain't too far out, just right around the corner. And to have the year you have in a league that's full of talent as it is, nothing to hang your head on, man. Keep that head up, and we'll know you'll come back next season stronger than ever.
Yeah, we tried that a few seasons ago, and I missed the playoffs, so it didn't work then. I doubt it'll work again. Yeah, I don't know. Just ejected. Be back maybe next year. I don't know. Yeah.
Alrighty, man. Well, good luck, and we appreciate you taking your time to run with us, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah. Thank you to you, of course, everyone that supported me. Sorry for putting this on. Dave bringing me on. Even Gail years ago. For bringing me in. Um, this league has meant a lot to me over the years, and I appreciate everyone in it. Um, and yeah, just want to thank, especially Sawyer, man. That he's been such a great friend of me for such a long time, um, and you too. I mean, you've been with us forever, and uh, yeah, just happy to run with how long I've been in here and the success I've gotten in here and the accolades and what. But it stuff might come to an end. I'm not sure. It depends on my schedule for next year. Yeah, just like I said, just want to thank everyone. Yeah.
Alrighty, man. We'll definitely be in touch, and it has been a pleasure to watch you grow in the sport, and still a young guy, but man, whatever happens, we'll stay in touch and look to continue to see you succeed, and whatever you do, man, we appreciate you, and we'll be looking forward to what's to come.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
Alrighty, man. Have a good one.
You too, man.
Ready? We're gonna bring you up, Roger the Bulldozer Diebold. Joining me in the booth is the driver of that 38 Dude White's machine. Gave it all she had. 51 laps led here tonight, and like I said, that last lap put it all out there to try to spoil a championship win in Victory Lane, a celebration in Victory Lane for Josh Ball, but couldn't quite pull him off. But nonetheless, ending the season out on a good note. I know you wanted to be in that Final Four, but you were out here to show the guys you still had what it took.
Yeah, I tried to pull one out of Carl Edwards' notebook there, but ended up with the same result. So I can confirm it don't work on a video game either, buddy. No, no, it was fun. I mean, I was giving it all I had there for him, and I know he had no intention of fighting me if it came down to it. But yeah, I mean, he drove the wheels off that thing, and he earned it. He deserved it.
I tell you, it's been an up and down year. You guys have fought these race cars from the gate, and as we started winding down, everybody started to get the feel of these cars. iRacing gave us a little helping hand, or of course, some people think they did. I'm not quite sure the general consensus on that, but nonetheless, man, a good way to end out the year for the league as a whole, and we want to just say we appreciate you taking your time to run with us and your insight, and it's been a pleasure to watch you run here, and hopefully season 8 will come out a little better for you.
Yeah, definitely gonna stick around. I think we're making some big changes for the Rush series, so everybody stay tuned to that. It should be new, fun, exciting, something we haven't really seen before, and don't want to give too much away, but yeah, big change. Should be super interesting. Yeah, I mean, wish I would have been in the Final Four, and maybe would have drove it a little bit different. But no, it's overall good season. Happy with second place, and once again, congratulations, Josh Ball, on the win.
Alrighty, man. Well, we look forward to what's to come in the Rush series, and hopefully we'll be hearing from you soon, man. Good luck, and go get them, man.
Cool deal. Thanks for the broadcast. Thanks to all the admins, Sawyer, and everybody that put this deal together for us every week.
Alrighty, man. Good luck.
See you, buddy. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, we're gonna let him simmer long enough. I know he's got probably 1 million people down in Victory Lane with him. Joining us now, the driver of that Red Bull 88
Hell yeah,
machine.
brother!
Man, I tell you, up and down night for you. It started off the worst way possible, but that no quit attitude, man, just bouncing right back. And wow, Roger gave you all he could handle there, and you were still able to hold him off. Patterson, he bit himself at the end of stage number 2. He shot himself in the foot, and he tried to keep you at bay, but that 88 machine was just set on kill here tonight.
Yeah. I tell you what, Grissom. Yeah, it was on rails tonight. That lap 1 thing definitely got me frustrated, but I knew I had to keep my cool because I knew my strategy was solid, and if I would just run the way I thought I would, I'd have a chance to get back up there and battle for the championship. If we still had stages, we had still stage 1, stage 2, so it wasn't like I was you know out of it at any means. And luckily I had the quick repair, used it because I broke something on the right front. But you know, like you said though, at the end of stage 2, at the beginning of stage 2 really is what kind of set it up for the win. Was I clutched it for like 3 or 4 laps. I just kind of rode, I let Storm and a couple of other people by, and I knew I wanted to save enough so that I could make it, because I didn't want to what happened to them. I didn't want to start in the back, didn't want to run out. So that's really what saved us, is just staying up there. And I know Sean was on the kind of the same strategy in that sense. So luckily we were able to get the job done there, and then pitted a couple laps after Storm and Cully, and just tried to chase him down. Luckily got past Storm, and then I just tried to set her on cruise control and not mess up. And yeah, I was watching Roger, but I was honestly, I was ready to let him go. Like I didn't need to battle for the win. I could have let him go there at the end, but I was still thankful for all of Rebel Racing tonight, and great season we had. You, Grissom, for coming out and broadcasting every week, and Sawyer for putting this on, John Garrett for being the title sponsor, Aspen Screen Printing in Fort Worth, and everybody that came out and sponsored this year. It's really a whole team effort, no matter what. But I was able to wheel it tonight and get the job done.
We talk about, we hadn't really talked about it with the other 2 guys. We'll back up a minute. That first lap, having to drive back through the field. And speaking of driving back through the field, hats off to the rest of these guys. What a clean race. I mean, we've had some nights that we have struggled, but hats off to all these guys. They're starting to figure out this car. We spoke about it a little bit with the other guys. We got a little help with iRacing, making it a little easier to drive. But, man, without a clean race, it might have been a different story for you, especially using that quick fix. If you get caught up in one other small incident, and the night's a totally different story.
No, yeah, and you're right. I mean, my strategy was based on kind of what we kind of felt last week with the car, because that was like the road course really didn't count. But last week when we were at Vegas or wherever we were, I was just feeling the car to see how it was handling. It handles like the Gen 6. So I knew I didn't really have to do too much there, win a stage, and then, I was kind of locked myself in unless, Sean had finished way in front of me. I kind of just got it done, and then I knew tonight, everybody drove so well last week. I'm like, I think it's probably going to be green most of the time. So that was my strategy, and luckily it paid off.
I tell you what, no better way to end out the season than like we did, man. Season 7 has, turned out to be one of the best, and we look forward on to season 8. And we always talk about the champions and a well-deserved champion. Anybody, everybody in that top 4, and I'll just, anybody who makes it in to that final 4 has put in their dues and have done what it takes, and every one of them will be a perfect champion to represent this league throughout the rest of iRacing. And no different than yourself, man. Congratulations once again, and we look forward to new things to come. And we talked to Roger. He gave a little bit of a peek, or not even a peek, but told us about some things changing up in the Rush Series. So some exciting things going on here in the Iron Thunder Racing League. And, man, we look forward to it. Congratulations once again.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Grissom, again. everybody in the ITRL, sorry for putting it on. All the sponsors again, Garrett, Justin White, Alex Little. If I forgot you, I'm sorry, but we talked about it before the race. So, again, appreciate everybody's help, and on to season 8.
Alrighty, champ. We'll see you later, man.
Thanks, man.
Alrighty, that was your season 7 Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series champion, Josh Ball. Roger D. Bold parks it in that runner-up spot. Storm Patterson ejected, 3rd place finish. Dave Matson, Sean Bounty round out your top 5. Josh Cully brings it home in the 6th position. Matt Quick 7th, John Garrett 8th, Paul Smith 9th, rounding out the top 10, Kelvin Mosier. Man, we appreciate everybody for tuning in every Tuesday night on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. Make sure you follow the Iron Thunder Racing League over on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter as well to be up to date on the next season rolling in. ARCA series coming up. I believe they even have a F1 series slotted. And then the traditional truck series, Rush series, and then the Premier Series Season 8. Make sure you are tuned in to all the social media outlets so you'll know when and what is happening. If you would like to join the Iron Thunder Racing League, do that as well. Shoot them a message. Check us out over on the iRacing page. And somebody will get in touch with you and let you know what information you need and the way you can make it here to this Premier Series. It is a invitation only. If you pretty much have to run in one of the lower leagues and be invited into the Premier Series, there's going to be some structural changes going on. But just keep in touch with our social media pages. That way you're in the know. And signing out of here. Y'all keep showing up. We'll keep showing out. From Chicagoland Speedway, Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series Season 7 in the books, champion Josh Ball in the 88 machine. Until next time, good night, everybody.